Set for football as we welcome you to SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Ooh. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But when he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
On first down, right back to Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Taken down by Nakobe Dean. A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now 3rd
and 8. This is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
25 yards.
Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Intended for
up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
To the left side, and Adams has it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple. And sets up third.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
The motion man is Nakua. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Williams. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's in. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, LA. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
Score Rams 7, Eagles nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Avery Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over.
So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL. First carry for Saquon Barkley.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
That's caught Saquon Barkley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Saquon Barkley.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. Here now, 3rd and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Complete to
Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. First down.
Yards. First down, Philadelphia.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Again, Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be taken down at about the 30.
To A.J. Brown.
First time they've looked his way tonight.
On the play.
Good time to do it. It's a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
He was taken down by
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down, Eagles.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
This is to Goddard on the screen. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
It's a loss of 1.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Saquon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7.
The game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, this is Blake Corum. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field to Higbee. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll go with Williams. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds to shy of midfield.
And a Rams
17 yards that time for number 17.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
13 more yards.
That's 13 more
That's
on that play.
another
And quickly,
Rams
another
down.
first down.
First and 10 at
And a nice pickup there by the
line.
back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
First time they've looked his way
That's
tonight.
Rams
Good time to do it.
down.
It's a first down.
First
You
and
find
10
yourself
at
in
the
these
21-yard
2-minute drills,
line.
Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
And he finds a little bit of space.
Tyron
He'll take
Williams
this
in
forward
the
for
area.
a gain of 4.
Taken down by
Now the Rams going to use the first of their
A
timeouts.
gain of 4.
Clock stops
It's
with
now
a little
second
under a
and
minute to
6
go in
at
this
the
second
Eagles'
quarter.
16-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap to Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away.
Stafford's pass.
It's incomplete.
Incomplete
A little
on the
indecisive
throwaway.
there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the
Brings up
trigger
third
a
down
tad
and 6
sooner.
yards to
Instead,
go.
he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up, and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And the Rams are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard
A
line.
gain of 10 yards.
Now a timeout Rams, that's
good.
number
For
2,
Rams,
as the clock
first
stops
down.
with 46 seconds remaining
First and goal
in the first
at the
half.
5-yard line.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. On play action, it's Stafford. That one broken up in the end zone. It's
Intended for
incomplete.
Tyler
Wow, the
Higbee.
coverage
Incomplete.
excellent there. It'll bring up
Brings
second and goal.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to...
To the goal line and in. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Rams.
That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Cardi now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. He's inside the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way.
Touchdown,
74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7.
The Rams take over.
The Rams offense going to take over just before the half. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on first down. Back to throw is Stafford. He'll get this to Kyren Williams.
Pass complete to Kyren Williams. A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Eagles take over
Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's third down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. That's Goddard in motion. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Jalen Hurts scrambles from the pocket. Brought down.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. They send Britton Covey back deep. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Rams offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All Now, even at 14, he'll start this drive with first down. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Carrier. Cooper DeJean on the tackle. A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
Atwell sent in motion here. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, L.A.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Taken down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38, move those chains. First down.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward, and we'll give him 4 yards.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 6. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Second down, it's Stafford. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Rams first down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. First and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
From the 22 now, here's second and 9. It's another run here for Williams. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 3. brings up 3rd and 6.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got a man. That's complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got
yards.
1st and goal coming up.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take the...
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown, Rams.
Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. And in motion is Brown. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
And an Eagle
first down. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 39 yards.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Hurts gonna keep it on the option. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Brings up second and goal.
Second
at the Rams'
and goal.
10-yard line.
Here comes Barkley. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short. Put him down at the 1.
Just shy of the goal line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line, and not only do they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss, brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. Fourth down and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught on fourth and goal. They've got it. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point
His kick
is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Rams take over.
Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On first down, Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go. First and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Second and goal. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Pull the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's third and goal.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Now Stafford on third and goal. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The kick is good. Makes the score Rams 28, Eagles 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles
Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Gain on the play.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So it's a win here for the Rams. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.